Thank you, Wyatt. 9 p.m., Saturday, May 14. I was sitting alone in my room listening to 13. I was happy thinking that I would be back home very soon, but at the same time, I felt sad because I would have to leave the room that I resided in for 1 year. But above all, I was mentally and physically tired because of all the things I had to do during the last few days. Just as other students, I had to pack and study for my exam at the same time. And even after the exam, I did not get any chance to rest because most part of my room is not packed yet. From my own experience, I think that the rush of packing up to the last exam and during study time gives students a lot of stress and needs to be removed. So I will present the problems that emerges from the limited time the student has between their last exam and the time they have to move out of the dorm. Then, I will propose a solution and the benefits that it gives us. Last, I will ask people to take some action towards the change. So first, what is the problem? The college gives students only an hour or less, a day or less, to move out of the dorm after their last exam. On the college website, I accessed on November 14th about the whole closing policy. Students must leave the dorm 24 hours after the last exam or at 10 a.m. on Friday, which is the whole closing deadline. The last possible exam is on Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. according to the 2011 schedule, as can be found on the college website. The problem is that students want to spend all their attention towards the exam before the exam, and after the exam, they are all exhausted and tired. And a student would need more than 1 day to pack all their belongings and move out of their dorm. Moreover, students who finish exam early would create noise a lot when they're packing and affect students who are still studying. The problem is more serious than you think it is. Let me remind you again that the last exam ended at 10 p.m. on Thursday night, and it is 12 hours before the whole closing deadline at 10 a.m. on Friday. And even though an extension for checkout can be filled in and turning to the residence live office, those who are on the shuttle at 4:30 p.m. would only have about 16 hours to pack their stuff. Also, the amount of stuff that a person would need to pack can be enormous, and it's hard to believe how many they would need to pack. I had an interview with many of my friends via email on November 15, and these are some of the big numbers I retrieved. Alexma Hamasaki from Seattle, Washington, who's a sophomore, listed a total of 15 boxes, 2 suitcases, a fridge, and a microwave. Lauren Fleming, who's also a sophomore from Plano, Texas, had about 4 large boxes, 4 very small boxes, and a nightstand. And it's a lot of packing for a person to do, and both of them don't have the help of their parents. And here's my own story. I had 2 suitcases, 1 cardboard box, and 2 large boxes. The boxes are packed with so many things that it's even hard to push along the floor with my little strength. I finished my exam at 5 p.m. on Thursday and started packing right after that until 11 p.m. at night. And I had to wake up early in the morning to pack because I still have so many things that I haven't done packing with. So why should everyone care about this problem? All of us are students and we care about our grades. Most of the students would want to spend as much time as possible on studying for the final exams. And they would want a little bit of rest after that. Also, every student would need to move out their hall even though they might be staying during the summer because most of the hall will be closed. Now that we know this is the problem, there are several solutions that can be addressed. But the solution that I believe is the most cost benefit and efficient is that the school must give students at least 48 hours to pack. And also also, the college should set the deadline to 10 a.m. on Saturday morning, which would fit with the last shuttle that leaves the campus at 10:30 a.m. on the same day. How do I know that this solution will fix the problem? Giving students one more day to pack would give them more time to concentrate on the exam and relax. It also would prevent the messy and craziness of the packing day, because not all the students would have to pack at once. Now, you might be asking that, wouldn't give an extension of time just give students more time to party and create more problems? It is possible, but there are many parents who are on campus at a time of the year to help students move, and they will be able to prevent problems arising from partying. Also, I remember that there are parties held last year even with the pressing deadline of closing day. So giving students more time will just give them time to recover from the hangover and clean the party scenes more efficiently. And for non-partiers, we'll have more time to relax and pack slowly. Also, many of you would ask that there are not that many students who's having late exams, so it's not worth it to give an extension. I've done a quick research on Scott Web and find out that these are the classes that would possibly have exam on Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. So total of students is about 140, which constitutes 7% of the college students. That is not a large number, but we are a liberal arts college, and we promote equal studying for every student. Now that we know this is a solution, let's think about the future when my plan is carried out. Imagine that after the last exam, you actually have time to rest, relax, and get some nice sleep, which everybody loves. Also, you have time to imagine that you don't have to pack immediately after the exam, and then you can hang out with your friends and say goodbye properly to them before being separated for 3 months. That is valuable time spent. I have discussed how the limited time for students to pack is advantageous to students, especially those who want to do well on the exam, and what solutions can be used to help fixing the problem and how it benefits us. We all believe that just giving students one more day to pack would generate a much happier student community. Your responsibility is simple. Voice your opinion. You can talk to an SGA member about your concern. You can also talk to your RAs about your preference of having more time to pack. And you can spread the word to your friends so that they too can talk to their RAs. And you can talk to the director of the residence life. She is very nice and welcome when I came to talk to her about the whole closing policy. The chance of relieving the burden during the last week of exam is partly in our hands, and I believe that we can achieve it. Questions?
Is the checkout procedure the same at the end of the winter semester as it is at the end of the spring semester?
Yeah, she asked if the checkout procedure is the same before the winter break and for summer break. And yes, it is the same. Like the same deadline time, and also like you have what you have to do before you move. Actually, you have to pack more because it's summer, and you have to take everything out your dorm.
When you were researching, did you look up any like other checkout procedures at other schools?
Yeah, I did, and actually all the schools have the same kind of policy that you have to move out 24 hours after the last exam. But we can be the first, the pioneer to have the new policy.
So for freshmen, they have the move-in crew. Do you think they should have a move-out crew?
Yeah, actually I asked if we should have a move-out crew. I think it's a very great idea. Although the RAs help students to unlock the bed and help a bit with moving, but I think if they actually can help students with moving out too, and that would be very great.
plan the last day of exams to have the classes, like it looked to me like 8 in the morning classes
Yeah.
and late in the afternoon classes?
Yes.
So do you think they purposely put those classes on the last day because not so many students take classes at the time of day?
I think so too. But then looking at like the Scott web and see how many students actually take the class, like all the classes are filled. So they might have the wrong calculation there.
Yeah.